everybody, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing the Vindicator UM. Basically, we're talking about, does this tank suck? Because I know most YouTubers think this tank is trash. Personally, I'm going to state my opinion right off the bat. I love this tank. This tank is great. I have no clue why they think it's so bad. And here I'm kind of just going to review it, show you why, and tell you why it's not actually a bad tank. You should not be listening to those other guys. It's not a bad tank. It's a great tank. And so first, we're going to be talking about your armor profile. So you look at it right away. It looks like trash, doesn't it? Yes, it looks like trash. Until you look at the massive, like, foot-thick bulldozer on the front, which basically makes this impenetrable to almost every single tier 8. Even with premium ammunition, it's just the most, I don't know, personally, it's the most troll armor in the game. You don't know if you're going to pin it or not. It always looks like you can pin it because it's spaced armor, that's how it works. But this thing is, just look how thick that is. It's just the most troll. You will never know, and it's never guaranteed. Your sides are pretty much paper, your rear is paper, can be HE'd. Basically, the only armor is on the front, but I mean, it's a beast. It's really troll. And basically, the rest of it is just an SU-152. To be honest, it's basically the same as an SU-152 with more armor, and it's like a little slower. That's about the only difference. And it's got no depression. Basically, that's the only difference is it's got more armor, it's a little slower, and it has no gun depression. So we're going to jump straight into some replays, guys. Here we are, everybody, with the first replay of the Vindicator. So this one, it kind of shows you basically how effective this tank can be when you're facing tier 6s. And so this tank can be very good because you're basically a 152 with insane armor. That's literally what this tank is. It's just a 152 on steroids. That's why I don't know why people don't like this. It's just such a good tank. It's also a very rare tank, by the way. I don't know. I hardly ever see these in battles. But here we are on Desert Sand? No, not Desert Sands. Mirage? I don't know. A new map. It's what everybody is doing. So I was kind of surprised when I got this. So right off the bat, we're going to pop up and hit 700 straight with that Tiger. Which is one of the things, like I said, it's 152. You can just absolutely wreck people. Like there, we just yeeted 700 in there. That was a little bit above average roll, but that was around an average roll. And then we're just going to poke around here, and we're going to get another one. I didn't bother with the HE, because I didn't really want to fail HE. So I just went straight into that SU, and look at that, just absolutely takes almost all of his hit point, just wrecked. We do get kind of unlucky right there, and we missed. It was a really small gap. And then we get shot by that SU in the front, because it does have good penetration. But I decided to push because to this M6, I'm pretty sure I'm impenetrable on the front, and so I don't really have anything to worry about from him. I was going to try to go around and get the HE on him, but then I saw this KV2, and I just decided to go for him. So we get a nice, basically 700 roll straight with him. That does push our damage above the 2k mark. So we are now going to pull around here in this M6. There's a one-shot. Like I said, since you have no gun depression, I couldn't get to Lopez. I mean, I could, but I honestly didn't care. I just switched up to that premium beat and got him. Now this KV2 is just completely splash. Also, since this is a 152, you just can splash people with that AG. Alright, so now we're going to talk about how you want to play this tank. Is basically, I'll stop. If you are bottom tier, you kind of want to play with your team because you can COD easily. Just kind of play with your team and your armor is not as effective, but always try to angle to get those bounces. And just try to be as kind of more of a support. Now, if you are top tier, what you want to do is literally just sit in front of the enemy and just destroy them. Because you do have pretty good DPM because you have that 13 seconds. Reload with that. That was unlucky right there. I mean, that was just, unlucky. If I had gotten that, and then you'll see again in a minute, I would have gotten a lot I would have got a lot more damage. I just got unlucky this game. But like I said there, he got taken out, so I didn't get the shot. Now I'm trying to get the HE on this guy, and I should have just got that. Anyway, that doesn't matter. But if you're top tier, you literally just roll in front of the enemy and it's very easy to play. You just literally sit in front of them and wreck them. Like I did that battle. I didn't take cover at all at that beginning. I just sat there. So that's your playstyle. And we have one more game which we are going to be bottom tier in, and I'll kind of explain the bottom tier playstyle a little more than that. So here we are on Destiny's Pearl on Supremacy, and like I said, we are bottom tier. So you're just going to kind of see more of the bottom tier play style of this tank and how you kind of want to play it. You can still rush, especially when there are a lot of tier 7s on both sides, because you can bounce quite a few from them and just wreck them. Alright, so just like the SU-152, your penetration on your heat is horrible. I mean, not horrible. It's bad, you know, dirt pin. But you switch up to the other heat, and it has very good penetration. Also, your HE pin is very good, does a lot of damage, just like the SU-152. One of the only drawbacks of this tank is the no gun depression, and the fact that there is no AP or APCR, so you cannot shoot through fences or anything because it's just heat and HE. So those are really the two only drawbacks of this tank. And I mean, it doesn't have a turret, but you know, most TDs are like that, so that's not really that big of a thing, you know, issue or anything. But yeah, other than that, this tank is literally excels in almost everything. I mean, great gun. I love the gun on this. Your armor profile is fantastic. Your speed is not bad at all for your armor profile. It's just a fantastic tank. So we are going to go ahead and push this Nameless because why not? He's no match for us, so we're just going to use that normal heat, and we get a bounce also and 677 roll. So now he's just one shot. Not quite an HE splash. I mean, maybe if we got a high HE splash, but I'm not going to risk it, so I'm just going to switch up to the heat, and we get also another bounce right there. Like I said, he kept shooting it when I was angled, and when you're angled, you're almost impenetrable. So we already have around 1k damage right now. We're not going to do too good this game. I couldn't really get that many good replays because I was kind of pressed for time on this review. I only came up with it today, and we're really going to get unlucky. Like, I hit the tracks right there, and of course, since this heat, you know, doesn't go through, why would it? Why would I ever get lucky? But yeah, that's the only really drawbacks of this tank. And when you're low tier, you can flank. That works pretty effective, like I'm doing here, and just be with your team. Wait for those juicy targets. Get the sides of tanks. Get the rears. Go for the bottom plates. You know how it is, guys. You know the play style of an SU-152. It's pretty similar to this, except you can just roll up even more because you have that armor along with that great gun. So you're basically just unstoppable against tier 6s. And tier 8s can handle you not bad. It's not hard for them to handle you. I do get kind of unlucky here. This T-2064 blocks me, and I was going to go for the AP there, but then I just used the HE splash damage to clear that Action X. So we do get unlucky twice right there, and we're going to get unlucky again here with this T-32. We're going to pull around here, and oh, look, wow, it bounced, because, yeah, it's heat. Wow. Such a surprise. My luck. Anyway, we're going to try to get that HE. Can we get that shot? Can we get that HE? No, we can't. That wasn't the best game, but really, like I said, I was kind of pressed for time on this one, so I couldn't have that many good games in it or anything. But anyway, it's a great tank. I love it. I think it is definitely underrated, and it definitely does not suck. I don't know why everybody thinks that, but it definitely doesn't, guys. It definitely does not. So if this tank comes in store again, I do actually advise getting it. I love it. I think you will too. As long as you play it correctly, you will do very well and perform very well in it. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.